Question 1. What should you do when you approach a stop sign? A. Slow down and proceed without stopping if the way is clear. B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when it's safe. C. Stop only if there are other vehicles or pedestrians at the intersection. Answer B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when it's safe. At a stop sign, it's mandatory to come to a full stop and only proceed when it's safe to do so. Question 2. How far must you park from a fire hydrant? A. At least 10 feet. B. At least 15 feet. C. At least 20 feet. Answer B. At least 15 feet. California law requires vehicles to be parked at least 15 feet away from a fire hydrant. Question 3. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration? BASI. Limit for drivers over 21 in California. A. 0.5%. B. 0.8%. C. 0.10%. Answer B. 0.8%. In California, the legal BASI limit for drivers over 21 is 0.8%. Question 4. When can you legally make a U-turn at an intersection with a traffic signal? A. Only when a U-turn sign is posted. B. Anytime unless a sign prohibits it. C. Only after stopping and yielding to oncoming traffic. Answer B. Anytime unless a sign prohibits it. In California, U-turns at intersections with traffic signals are generally allowed unless a sign specifically prohibits it. Question 5. Describe the action you should take when you see a school crossing sign. A. Increase your speed to clear the area quickly. B. Slow down and prepare to stop for children. C. Continue at your current speed. Answer B. Slow down and prepare to stop for children. A school crossing sign indicates that drivers should slow down and be prepared to stop for children crossing the road. Question 6. In California, what is the minimum safe following distance under good road conditions? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 4 seconds. Answer B. 3 seconds. The minimum safe following distance under good road conditions in California is typically 3 seconds. Question 7. What does a flashing red traffic light signify? A. Yield. B. Stop and proceed when safe. C. Caution. Slow down. Answer B. Stop and proceed when safe. A flashing red light is treated as a stop sign, where drivers must stop and proceed only when it's safe. Question 8. How should you react to a slide area sign? A. Increase your speed to pass the area quickly. B. Proceed with caution and be prepared for sudden changes in road conditions. C. Ignore the sign as it's just a warning. Answer B. Proceed with caution and be prepared for sudden changes in road conditions. A slide area sign warns of potential road hazards, requiring drivers to be cautious. Question 9. What does a solid yellow line on your side of the road mean? A. No passing zone. B. Passing is allowed. C. The road is merging. Answer A. No passing zone. A solid yellow line on your side of the road indicates a no passing zone. Question 10. What does the one-way sign indicate and how should you respond? A. The street is for one-way traffic. Do not enter against the direction. B. All vehicles must turn in the direction of the sign. C. The sign is for information only. It has no impact on driving direction. Answer A. The street is for one-way traffic. Do not enter against the direction. A one-way sign indicates that traffic flows only in the direction of the sign. Question 11. Describe what you should do when you see a bus carpool lane ahead sign. A. Merge out of the lane if you are not in a bus or carpool. B. Increase your speed to pass through the area quickly. C. Continue in the lane regardless of your vehicle type. Answer A. Merge out of the lane if you are not in a bus or carpool. The bus carpool lane ahead sign indicates a lane reserved for buses and carpools, requiring other vehicles to merge out of the lane. Question 12. When is it legal to pass another vehicle? A. In areas with a solid yellow line on your side. B. When the vehicle ahead is moving below the speed limit and it is safe to do so. C. Only in designated passing zones marked with signs. Answer B. When the vehicle ahead is moving below the speed limit and it is safe to do so. Passing is legal when it is safe and the vehicle you are passing is moving below the speed limit. Question 13. What action should you take when you see a road closed ahead sign while driving? A. Continue driving and find a way around the closure. B. Prepare to stop and follow detour signs if present. C. Ignore the sign and proceed with caution. Answer B. Prepare to stop and follow detour signs if present. A road closed ahead sign means you should prepare to stop and follow any detour instructions. Question 14. What is the purpose of a bike route sign and how should drivers react? A. Increase speed to pass cyclists quickly. B. Be alert for cyclists and share the road. C. Cyclists have the right of way in all situations. Answer B. Be alert for cyclists and share the road. A bike route sign indicates an area frequented by cyclists, and drivers should be alert and share the road. Question 15. What should you do when you come across a push button for pedestrian cross sign? A. Stop and wait for pedestrians to cross. B. Continue driving unless pedestrians are present. C. Honk to alert pedestrians. Answer B. Continue driving unless pedestrians are present. Drivers should continue driving but be prepared to stop if pedestrians are present at a push button for pedestrian cross sign. Question 16. In California, what are the consequences of not stopping for a school bus with flashing red lights? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A fine and potential points on your driving record. C. There are no specific consequences. Answer B. A fine and potential points on your driving record. Not stopping for a school bus with flashing red lights can result in a fine and points on your driving record. Question 17. What precautionary measures should you take when approaching an area with frequent flooding? A. Speed up to cross the area quickly. B. Turn around and find an alternate route. C. Continue at the same speed and use caution. Answer B. Turn around and find an alternate route. In areas with frequent flooding, it's safest to find an alternate route instead of trying to cross flooded roads. Question 18. Explain the correct response to a double lane right turn only and straight lane sign. A. You can turn right or go straight from any lane. B. Choose the correct lane based on your intended direction. C. The sign only applies to buses and carpools. Answer B. Choose the correct lane based on your intended direction. A double lane right turn only and straight lane sign requires drivers to be in the correct lane for their intended direction of travel. Question 19. What are the rules for parking in an emergency parking only area? A. Park only if you have an emergency. B. Anyone can park for a limited time. C. It's a loading zone for commercial vehicles only. Answer A. Park only if you have an emergency. Emergency parking only areas are reserved for vehicles that are dealing with an emergency. Question 20. What does the no parking sign mean, and where is it typically found? A. Parking is restricted to certain hours. B. No stopping, standing, or parking is allowed. C. Parking is for permit holders only. Answer B. No stopping, standing, or parking is allowed. A no parking sign means that stopping, standing, or parking is prohibited in the marked area. Question 21. What are the right-of-way rules at a four-way stop? A. The first vehicle to arrive has the right-of-way. B. The vehicle to the right goes first. C. Left-turning vehicles go first. Answer A. The first vehicle to arrive has the right-of-way. At a four-way stop, the first vehicle to arrive at the intersection has the right-of-way. If two vehicles arrive simultaneously, the vehicle on the right goes first. Question 22. How should you respond to a no turn on red sign? A. Proceed with the turn if the way is clear. B. Wait for the green light before turning. C. Turn right only after stopping completely. Answer: B. Wait for the green light before turning. A no turn on red sign means you must wait for the green light before turning right or left. Question 23. What is the correct procedure for merging onto a freeway? A. Slow down and wait for a large gap in traffic. B. Use the acceleration lane to match the speed of freeway traffic, then merge. C. Merge immediately at the end of the on-ramp. Answer: B. Use the acceleration lane to match the speed of freeway traffic, then merge. The correct way to merge onto a freeway is to use the acceleration lane to match the speed of freeway traffic and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 24. When are you required to use your headlights in California? A. From 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. B. Only during inclement weather. C. Anytime visibility is reduced to less than 1,000 feet. Answer: A. From 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. In California, headlights must be used from 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise, and any time visibility is less than 1,000 feet. Question 25. What does a one-lane road ahead sign indicate, and how should you adjust your driving? A. The road will have 2 lanes ahead. B. Prepare to yield to oncoming traffic. C. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. Answer: B. Prepare to yield to oncoming traffic. A one-lane road ahead sign indicates that the road narrows to 1 lane, and you should prepare to yield to oncoming traffic. Question 26. What actions should you take when approaching a railroad crossing with no barriers? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Continue at a steady speed. C. Slow down, look both ways, and listen for trains. Answer: C. Slow down, look both ways, and listen for trains. At a railroad crossing without barriers, slow down and be prepared to stop if you see or hear a train. Question 27. How do you determine the right-of-way at an uncontrolled intersection? A. The vehicle to the left has the right-of-way. B. The first vehicle to arrive has the right-of-way. C. Yield to vehicles on the right. Answer: C. Yield to vehicles on the right. At an uncontrolled intersection, yield the right-of-way to vehicles on your right. Question 28. How does the presence of a school bus stop 400 feet sign impact the speed at which you should travel? A. No impact. Maintain your current speed. B. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. C. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. Answer: C. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. When you see a school bus stop 400 feet sign, reduce your speed and be prepared to stop for loading or unloading school children. Question 29. Describe the procedure for making a safe and legal lane change. A. Signal, check your mirrors and over your shoulder, then change lanes if it's safe. B. Signal and change lanes quickly. C. Change lanes without signaling if no vehicles are close by. Answer: A. Signal, check your mirrors and over your shoulder, then change lanes if it's safe. Always signal your intention, check mirrors and your blind spot, then change lanes when it's safe. Question 30. What are the rules regarding using a mobile phone while driving in California? A. Handheld use is permitted at all times. B. Only hands-free use is permitted while driving. C. All mobile phone use is prohibited while driving. Answer: B. Only hands-free use is permitted while driving. In California, only hands-free use of a mobile phone is permitted while driving. Question 31. How should a driver react to an added lane sign? A. Prepare to merge with the other lane. B. Maintain your lane and speed. C. Yield to traffic in the added lane. Answer: B. Maintain your lane and speed. An added lane sign indicates that a new lane is beginning, and drivers should maintain their lane and speed. Question 32. What does it mean if you see a Use Next Exit sign on the freeway? A. The next exit is the last for several miles. B. The upcoming exit is closed. C. You must exit at the next ramp. Answer. A. The next exit is the last for several miles. A Use Next Exit sign often indicates that it's the last exit for several miles. Question 33. In what situations are you allowed to cross a double solid white line? A. To pass a slower vehicle. B. When turning left into a driveway. C. It's never permissible to cross. Answer. C. It's never permissible to cross. Crossing a double solid white line is not allowed in any situation. Question 34. Explain the actions a driver should take upon seeing a stop sign. A. Slow down and proceed without stopping if the way is clear. B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when it's safe. C. Stop only if other traffic is present. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when it's safe. At a stop sign, a complete stop is required, and you should only proceed when it's safe. Question 35. What are the implications of a no parking sign, and what exceptions, if any, apply? A. You may park for a short period if you remain in the vehicle. B. No stopping, standing, or parking at any time. C. Parking is allowed outside of peak hours. Answer. B. No stopping, standing, or parking at any time. A no parking sign means that no stopping, standing, or parking is allowed at any time in the indicated area. Question 36. What additional precautions should be taken when driving through a school zone, even if not indicated by a school crossing sign? A. Drive at the posted speed limit. B. Slow down and watch for children. C. School zone rules only apply during school hours. Answer. B. Slow down and watch for children. Always slow down and be extra cautious when driving through a school zone, watching for children who may unexpectedly enter the roadway. Question 37. What does a bike route sign indicate, and what should drivers be aware of? A. Bicycles are not allowed on this route. B. Increased bicycle traffic, share the road. C. Bicycles have the right of way in all situations. Answer. B. Increased bicycle traffic, share the road. A bike route sign indicates an area commonly used by bicyclists, and drivers should be prepared to share the road. Question 38. What precautions should you take when driving in an area marked as a slide area? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Ignore the sign as it's just a warning. C. Proceed with caution and be prepared for sudden changes in road conditions. Answer. C. Proceed with caution and be prepared for sudden changes in road conditions. In a slide area, it's important to be cautious and alert for potential road hazards. Question 39. When is it necessary to yield to emergency vehicles, and what should you do? A. Yield only if the emergency vehicle is directly behind you. B. Pull over to the right and stop, regardless of the emergency vehicle's location. C. Continue driving at the same speed. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop, regardless of the emergency vehicle's location. When an emergency vehicle approaches with lights and sirens, pull over to the right and stop to allow it to pass. Question 40. Describe the importance and meaning of electric vehicle charging station sign. A. It indicates a parking area reserved for electric vehicles only. B. Any vehicle can park in the designated area. C. It's an information sign with no restrictions for parking. Answer. A. It indicates a parking area reserved for electric vehicles only. An electric vehicle charging station sign indicates parking spaces specifically designated for electric vehicles to charge. Question 41. When is it mandatory to stop for a school bus? A. When the bus is on the opposite side of a divided highway. B. Only if the bus has stopped in a loading zone. C. When its red lights are flashing and the stop arm is extended. Answer. C. When its red lights are flashing and the stop arm is extended. It's mandatory to stop for a school bus when its red lights are flashing and the stop arm is extended, indicating children are getting on or off the bus. Question 42. What should you do if you're involved in a minor traffic collision without injuries? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Move your vehicle out of traffic, if possible, then exchange information with the other driver. C. Wait in your vehicle for the police to arrive. Answer B. Move your vehicle out of traffic, if possible, then exchange information with the other driver. In a minor collision without injuries, it's best to move your vehicle out of traffic, if possible, and exchange information with the other driver. Question 43. How do you react to an emergency vehicle approaching from behind with its lights and siren on? A. Continue at the same speed and direction. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Speed up and try to outpace the emergency vehicle. Answer B. Pull over to the right and stop. When an emergency vehicle approaches from behind with lights and siren on, you should pull over to the right and stop to allow it to pass. Question 44. What is the proper way to navigate a roundabout or traffic circle in California? A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout, then enter when safe. B. Enter quickly before oncoming traffic. C. Stop completely before entering the roundabout. Answer A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout, then enter when safe. At a roundabout, you should yield to traffic already circulating and then enter the roundabout when it is safe to do so. Question 45. In case of a flooded road sign, is it ever permissible to drive through the water, and under what conditions? A. Yes, if the water seems shallow enough. B. No, it's never safe to drive through floodwaters. C. Yes, but only in a large vehicle like a truck or SUV. Answer B. No, it's never safe to drive through floodwaters. It's not advisable to drive through floodwaters. Even shallow water can be dangerous. Question 46. When is it legal to drive in a bicycle lane? A. When you are within 200 feet of making a right turn. B. At any time, as long as you yield to bicycles. C. Only when bicyclists are not present. Answer A. When you are within 200 feet of making a right turn. In California, you may enter a bicycle lane no more than 200 feet before starting a turn. Question 47. What does a one-way traffic sign mean, and how does it affect your driving direction? A. You must only drive in the direction indicated by the sign. B. The sign is for informational purposes and does not affect driving direction. C. You can drive in any direction as long as it's clear. Answer A. You must only drive in the direction indicated by the sign. A one-way traffic sign means that you must drive only in the direction indicated by the sign. Question 48. How should you proceed when you see a road closed ahead sign? A. Continue to the closure to see if there is a way through. B. Look for a detour or another route. C. Wait at the sign for instructions. Answer B. Look for a detour or another route. When you see a road closed ahead sign, you should look for a detour or choose another route. Question 49. What are the rules regarding yielding to pedestrians in California? A. Yield only at marked crosswalks. B. Always yield to pedestrians, even if they are not in a crosswalk. C. Pedestrians must yield to vehicles. Answer B. Always yield to pedestrians, even if they are not in a crosswalk. In California, drivers must always yield to pedestrians, regardless of whether they are in a crosswalk. Question 50. What actions should you take upon approaching a push button for pedestrian cross sign? A. Stop and wait for pedestrians to cross. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop if pedestrians are present. C. Continue at your regular speed. Answer B. Slow down and be prepared to stop if pedestrians are present. When approaching a push button for pedestrian cross sign, slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Question 51. In what circumstances is it permitted to pass a vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and there is room to pass. B. On a one-lane road with no oncoming traffic. C. Whenever the vehicle ahead is moving too slowly. Answer. A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and there is room to pass. In California, it's permitted to pass on the right if the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and there is sufficient room to do so safely. Question 52. How do you handle a situation where the traffic lights at an intersection are not working? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. The first vehicle to arrive has the right of way. C. Continue with caution without stopping. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. If the traffic lights at an intersection are not working, treat it as a four-way stop. Question 53. What does a double-lane right turn only and straight lane sign indicate for drivers? A. You must turn right or go straight depending on your lane. B. All lanes can turn right or go straight. C. The sign only applies during certain hours. Answer. A. You must turn right or go straight depending on your lane. This sign indicates that lanes are designated for either right turns or going straight, based on markings. Question 54. What should you do if you miss your exit on a freeway? A. Make a U-turn at the median. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. C. Stop and back up to the exit. Answer. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. If you miss your exit on a freeway, continue to the next exit and then find a way to return to your intended exit. Question 55. Describe how to safely share the road with motorcycles. A. Motorcycles should always yield to cars. B. Give motorcycles a full lane width and avoid following too closely. C. Pass motorcycles quickly to minimize time spent near them. Answer. B. Give motorcycles a full lane width and avoid following too closely. Motorcycles should be given a full lane width, and drivers should avoid following too closely. Question 56. What is the significance of a bus carpool lane ahead sign for drivers in other lanes? A. You must merge out of the bus carpool lane. B. All lanes will become bus carpool lanes. C. The sign has no impact on drivers in other lanes. Answer. A. You must merge out of the bus carpool lane. The bus carpool lane ahead sign indicates that a lane is reserved for buses and carpools, and other vehicles must merge out of this lane. Question 57. What is the expected driver behavior when a school bus stop 400 feet sign is accompanied by flashing lights on the bus? A. Slow down and prepare to stop. B. Stop immediately, regardless of your distance from the bus. C. Continue at the same speed if you are more than 400 feet away. Answer. A. Slow down and prepare to stop. When you see a school bus stop 400 feet sign with flashing lights on the bus, slow down and be prepared to stop for loading or unloading children. Question 58. What is the correct action when you approach a stop sign, but your view is obstructed? A. Slow down, then proceed without stopping. B. Make a complete stop, then inch forward to see traffic and proceed when safe. C. Honk to alert other drivers and proceed. Answer. B. Make a complete stop, then inch forward to see traffic and proceed when safe. At an obstructed stop sign, make a complete stop first, then move forward carefully to gain a better view and proceed when safe. Question 59. What precautions should a driver take in school zones? A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Watch for children and obey all traffic signs and speed limits. C. School zone rules only apply during school hours. Answer. B. Watch for children and obey all traffic signs and speed limits. In school zones, drivers should be extra cautious, watching for children and adhering to all traffic rules and speed limits. Question 60. Explain the correct driving behavior when encountering a no turn on red sign. A. Turn right cautiously after stopping. B. Wait for the green light before turning. C. Turn left instead of right. Answer. B. Wait for the green light before turning. At a no turn on red sign, you must wait for the green light before making a right turn. Question 61. What is the proper procedure for turning left at a traffic signal? A. Turn left immediately when the light turns green. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians, then turn when safe. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians, then turn when safe. When turning left at a traffic signal, yield to oncoming traffic and any pedestrians, then turn when it is safe to do so. Question 62. How should you respond when approaching a Use Next Exit sign on the freeway? A. Prepare to exit as it may be the last exit for some distance. B. Ignore the sign if you are familiar with the area. C. Increase speed to reach the next exit faster. Answer. A. Prepare to exit as it may be the last exit for some distance. A Use Next Exit sign typically indicates that it may be the last exit for some distance, so prepare to exit if necessary. Question 63. What are the rules for making a right turn on a red light in California? A. Turn without stopping if the way is clear. B. Stop first, then proceed if the way is clear and no sign prohibits it. C. Right turns on red are not allowed. Answer. B. Stop first, then proceed if the way is clear and no sign prohibits it. In California, you may turn right on red after stopping and ensuring the way is clear unless a sign prohibits it. Question 64. Describe the actions a driver should take when they see an emergency parking only sign. A. Park regardless of the situation if space is available. B. Park only in the case of an emergency or vehicle breakdown. C. This sign is for informational purposes and does not restrict parking. Answer. B. Park only in the case of an emergency or vehicle breakdown. Emergency parking only signs indicate that parking is reserved for emergency situations or vehicle breakdowns. Question 65. What should you do if your vehicle starts to skid on a wet road? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and gently ease off the gas. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and gently ease off the gas. If your vehicle starts to skid, steer in the direction you want to go and gently ease off the gas until you regain control. Question 66. How do you handle a blind intersection? A. Proceed without stopping if there is no traffic. B. Stop completely, then inch forward and proceed when safe. C. Accelerate quickly to minimize time in the intersection. Answer. B. Stop completely, then inch forward and proceed when safe. At a blind intersection, stop completely, then inch forward to improve visibility and proceed when it's safe. Question 67. What does a no parking sign indicate in terms of parking restrictions? A. Limited parking to certain times of the day. B. Parking is not allowed at any time. C. Parking is allowed for short durations. Answer. B. Parking is not allowed at any time. A no parking sign means that parking is prohibited at all times in the indicated area. Question 68. When is it appropriate to use your vehicle's horn in California? A. To express frustration at other drivers. B. Only to warn others of a potential hazard or danger. C. To greet someone you know. Answer. B. Only to warn others of a potential hazard or danger. In California, the horn should only be used to warn others of a potential hazard or imminent danger. Question 69. How should drivers respond to a bike route sign? A. Ignore it, as it only applies to cyclists. B. Be extra vigilant for cyclists and share the road. C. Cyclists must give way to vehicles. Answer. B. Be extra vigilant for cyclists and share the road. A bike route sign indicates an area frequently used by cyclists, so drivers should be particularly vigilant and share the road. Question 70. What are the guidelines for passing another vehicle on a two-lane road? A. Pass quickly and return to your lane. B. Ensure it is safe and legal. Signal and pass when you won't interfere with oncoming traffic. C. Honk to signal your intent to pass. Answer: B. Ensure it is safe and legal. Signal and pass when you won't interfere with oncoming traffic. When passing on a two-lane road, make sure it's safe and legal. Signal your intention and pass only when you can do so without interfering with oncoming traffic. Question 71. Describe the correct way to yield to a transit bus re-entering traffic in California. A. Buses always have the right of way when re-entering traffic. B. Yield if the bus is signaling and it is safe to do so. C. Do not yield. Maintain your speed and lane position. Answer: B. Yield if the bus is signaling and it is safe to do so. In California, drivers should yield to transit buses that are signaling to re-enter traffic when it's safe. Question 72. What should a driver do immediately after passing through a slide area? A. Accelerate to leave the area quickly. B. Continue at a consistent speed and watch for further hazards. C. Stop and check your vehicle for damage. Answer: B. Continue at a consistent speed and watch for further hazards. After passing through a slide area, maintain a consistent speed and remain alert for any additional hazards on the road. Question 73. How does a school crossing sign affect your driving behavior? A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Stop and wait for a crossing guard signal. C. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and watch for children. Answer: C. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and watch for children. When you see a school crossing sign, slow down, be ready to stop, and look out for children crossing the road. Question 74. What should you do if an ambulance with flashing lights is driving behind you? A. Maintain your speed and direction. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Speed up to clear the path. Answer: B. Pull over to the right and stop. If an ambulance with flashing lights is behind you, pull over to the right and stop to allow it to pass safely. Question 75. Explain the importance of the added lane sign for merging traffic. A. It indicates a new lane is beginning, so merge quickly. B. It warns of a lane ending and the need to merge left. C. It signifies an additional lane without the need for merging. Answer: C. It signifies an additional lane without the need for merging. An added lane sign indicates that an additional lane is beginning and merging is not necessary. Question 76. What factors should a driver consider before turning right on red in intersections without a no turn on red sign? A. Make sure the intersection allows right turns on red and the way is clear of pedestrians and vehicles. B. Always wait for the green light, regardless of the intersection. C. Turn immediately without stopping. Answer: A. Make sure the intersection allows right turns on red and the way is clear of pedestrians and vehicles. Before turning right on red, ensure it is permitted and that the way is clear. Question 77. What does the electric vehicle charging station sign indicate for non-electric vehicle drivers? A. They can park in the designated space for a limited time. B. They should not park in spaces reserved for electric vehicle charging. C. The sign only applies during certain hours. Answer: B. They should not park in spaces reserved for electric vehicle charging. The electric vehicle charging station sign indicates parking spaces specifically for electric vehicles to charge, and non-electric vehicles should not use these spaces. Question 78. What are the rules regarding stopping for pedestrians at crosswalks? A. Yield to pedestrians, but only if they are already in the crosswalk. B. Always stop for pedestrians in crosswalks, whether marked or unmarked. C. Pedestrians should yield to vehicles. Answer: B. Always stop for pedestrians in crosswalks, whether marked or unmarked. Drivers must always stop for pedestrians in both marked and unmarked crosswalks. Question 79. Describe the steps for safely backing up your vehicle. A. Check mirrors only, then back up quickly. B. B. Check all mirrors and over your shoulder, then back up slowly. C. Honk to alert others and back up without looking. Answer: B. Check all mirrors and over your shoulder, then back up slowly. When backing up, check all mirrors and over your shoulder for any obstacles, then proceed slowly. Question 80. How do you react to a one-lane road ahead sign? A. Accelerate to enter the one-lane road first. B. Slow down and prepare to yield to oncoming traffic. C. Maintain your speed as the sign is only advisory. Answer: B. Slow down and prepare to yield to oncoming traffic. A one-lane road ahead sign means the road will narrow, requiring drivers to slow down and potentially yield to oncoming traffic. Question 81. What is the correct response when you see a school bus with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended? A. Stop only if you are on the same side of the road as the bus. B. Slow down and pass cautiously. C. Stop regardless of your direction of travel. Answer: C. Stop regardless of your direction of travel. Whenever you see a school bus with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended, you must stop, regardless of your direction of travel, to ensure the safety of boarding or disembarking children. Question 82. How should you approach a four-way stop when multiple vehicles arrive at the same time? A. The vehicle on the left has the right-of-way. B. The vehicle on the right has the right-of-way. C. The largest vehicle goes first. Answer: B. The vehicle on the right has the right-of-way. At a four-way stop where multiple vehicles arrive simultaneously, the vehicle to the right has the right-of-way. Question 83. What actions are required when driving through a construction zone? A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Maintain your usual speed unless workers are present. C. Slow down, watch for workers and equipment, and obey posted signs. Answer: C. Slow down, watch for workers and equipment, and obey posted signs. In a construction zone, it's important to reduce speed, be alert for workers and equipment, and follow any instructions from posted signs or flaggers. Question 84. How do you determine the right-of-way when two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled T intersection? A. The vehicle on the through road has the right-of-way. B. The vehicle on the left has the right-of-way. C. The first vehicle to arrive has the right-of-way. Answer: A. The vehicle on the through road has the right-of-way. At an uncontrolled T intersection, the vehicle on the through road, the top of the T, has the right-of-way. Question 85. How should a driver choose their lane when approaching a double-lane right turn only and straight lane sign? A. Select the rightmost lane for a right turn. B. Any lane can be used for turning right or going straight. C. Stay in the left lane to go straight or turn right. Answer: A. Select the rightmost lane for a right turn. When approaching a double-lane right turn only and straight lane sign, choose the rightmost lane for turning right and the left lane for going straight. Question 86. When is it permissible to overtake and pass another vehicle on the right? A. On a one-way street with multiple lanes. B. When the vehicle you are passing is making or signaling a left turn. C. It is never permissible to pass on the right. Answer: B. When the vehicle you are passing is making or signaling a left turn. You may pass on the right when the vehicle you are overtaking is making or signaling a left turn, and there is sufficient space to do so safely. Question 87. Describe the procedure for changing lanes on a multi-lane highway. A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes when safe. B. Change lanes quickly without signaling to surprise other drivers. C. Honk to alert other drivers, then change lanes. Answer: A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes when safe. When changing lanes on a multi-lane highway, always signal your intent, check your mirrors and blind spots, and then change lanes when it is safe to do so. Question 88. What should you do when approaching a railroad crossing with flashing lights but no barrier? A. Stop, then proceed if no train is visible. B. slow down, look both ways, and proceed if no train is coming. C. Continue at your current speed if you don't see a train. Answer B. Slow down, look both ways, and proceed if no train is coming. At a railroad crossing with flashing lights but no barrier, slow down, look both ways for approaching trains, and proceed only if it is safe to do so. Question 89. How does the presence of a bike route sign alter the way you should drive? A. Drive faster to avoid cyclists. B. Be more alert and share the road with cyclists. C. Cyclists should yield to vehicles on a bike route. Answer B. Be more alert and share the road with cyclists. A bike route sign indicates an area frequented by cyclists, so drivers should be extra vigilant and share the road respectfully. Question 90. What are the specific rules for parking on a hill with and without a curb? A. Always turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb if there is one. Otherwise, turn them towards the side of the road. C. You cannot park on hills. Answer B. Turn your wheels away from the curb if there is one. Otherwise, turn them towards the side of the road. When parking on a hill, if there is a curb, turn your wheels away from it. If there is no curb, turn your wheels so that if your car rolls, it will roll off the road rather than into traffic. Question 91. When is it mandatory to yield to public transit buses in California? A. At all times, regardless of the situation. B. When a bus is signaling to enter traffic from a bus stop. C. Only if the bus has its hazard lights flashing. Answer B. When a bus is signaling to enter traffic from a bus stop. In California, drivers are required to yield to public transit buses that are signaling to enter traffic from a bus stop. Question 92. How should you react when you see an added lane traffic sign? A. Merge to the right as lanes are decreasing. B. Maintain your lane and speed. No merging is necessary. C. Prepare to yield to merging traffic. Answer B. Maintain your lane and speed. No merging is necessary. An added lane traffic sign indicates a new lane is added, and no merging is required, so maintain your lane and speed. Question 93. What is the legal requirement for using safety belts in California for adults and children? A. Safety belts are required for adults but optional for children. B. Safety belts are required for all vehicle occupants, regardless of age. C. Safety belts are only required for front seat passengers. Answer B. Safety belts are required for all vehicle occupants, regardless of age. In California, safety belts must be used by all vehicle occupants, including both adults and children. Question 94. Describe the steps you should take after hitting an unattended vehicle or property with your car. A. Leave immediately to avoid being identified. B. Wait for a short time for the owner to return, then leave. C. Leave your contact information and report the incident to the police. Answer C. Leave your contact information and report the incident to the police. If you hit an unattended vehicle or property, leave your contact information in a visible place and report the incident to the police. Question 95. What are the legal obligations of a driver upon encountering a road marked as flooded? A. Attempt to cross quickly and safely. B. Turn around and find an alternate route. C. Wait for the floodwaters to recede. Answer B. Turn around and find an alternate route. When encountering a road marked as flooded, the safe and legal obligation is to turn around and find an alternate route, as it's unsafe to drive through floodwaters.